G'day, it's live from cockpit. Just landed in Cape Town after pretty much evacuating 190 passengers, including some of the Mango staff from Cape Town, and some of the staff now were 3 weeks without pay. They've got no means to buy food and fend for themselves in a foreign city as well. We keep getting promised time and time again loyal, hard-working staff that the Minister Pravin Gordhan himself has praised in previous parliamentary addresses. 3 weeks now and the staff haven't been paid. We keep getting promised by everyone. Everyone says that the money's coming, and every day there's another excuse that we haven't got anything.
We're extremely concerned about the lack of moral obligations by the state just to the staff at SAA, or specifically Mango in this regard. You know, for the staff to have to be treated in the way they are, the uncertainty, the lack of salaries, and yet they're expected to continue to go to work in the hope that something will happen is just, it's diabolical.
How the department keeps expecting the employees to basically carry Mango as their business any further, I'm not sure. It's very disingenuous and pretty much tantamount to fraud to expect the crew to operate for free.
Salaries are paid on the 25th of each month, so it's running close to three weeks now. The promises that has been made, we haven't heard much about. What the company doesn't have any answers. The rhetoric we are hearing is that DPE will have to, they're waiting on DPE to release this money, and nobody has access to DPE.
The money was released by a whole act of parliament, which was necessary to divert the 800 or so million rand that Mango needed just to keep going. That should have been delivered. I do not know at this stage exactly where the holdup is.
It'll obviously take a few days for the bill to get through the system, but there shouldn't be any delay in payment once it's been approved. It really will be up to National Treasury to make the cash available, and so there's a bit of a process there.
Staff are really up in arms. Right now, I do know of a few individuals who are really battling, who are crying. The people are not sleeping. Like I said, information about no salaries paid was done on the 11th hour. So people do not have food to put on the table. I mean, this is not just us giving, just saying, oh, it's the food, but this is our reality. There are no salaries for June, no salaries for July, and these salaries will only be paid if the 819 million rand is paid over to us. So that is where we're at right now.
The ongoing issue with Mango as a subsidiary of SAA, a state-owned entity, is extremely concerning for OUTA. This is about state funds that are being used to bail out a subsidiary within a state-owned entity that has no clarity on its future. We hear conflicting stories about whether this is part of the plan, the future plan for SAA or not. And right now, we believe that the state needs to give us, the government needs to give us absolute clarity, as does the board of SAA, as to what is going on. The fiduciary duties here is a serious question to us, the board's conduct and the management of Mango. We believe that unless the state gives us clarity around this, we have to continue to raise our concerns about the political interference and the mismanagement of state funds.
I used to say that there was always a role for Mango, because it was very necessary that SAA have a trendy, low-cost carrier, no-frills brand to do the domestic routes, to compete against the other low-cost carriers, most notably Karula initially and now Fly Safair. However, with the strategic equity partner, Harrods, if you like, also having Lift in its stable, which one comes out on top is a very interesting question.
This whole deal with Takatso is mired in controversy and secrecy, basically because there is no deal yet, and they're still proceeding with due diligence. And I think that the future of Mango is going to be one which is going to be at the forefront.
Passengers are buying tickets. Are we going to fly? Are we still going to be here at the end of the month? it's getting quite critical. Whilst there's other crises in the country going on, there's a crisis at our house in Mango.